Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm making a new video about why Lost Ark has a huge problem and it's unfortunately going to get worse. So the problem is it's not that the game is like in a really bad spot, it's that it's just going to keep getting worse unless things like change like immediately. And the first thing that needs to change is a big vision of the game that Smilegate has is really wrong and terrible for the game. Right now, Smilegate's design is focused way too much around stupid whales. And what I mean by stupid whales is, let's say a smart whale would be somebody who like has max gear, but he doesn't buy everything instantly at the start when the prices are like 20x, 30x. He just whales, right? Except in a smart way where he doesn't just lose so much money for no reason just to brag. And a smart whale is good at the game. Remember that phrase, good at the game. So you're a smart whale, you're max gear, but you're really good at the game. Now, Smilegate doesn't balance the game around those people. No, they don't balance around smart whales. They balance around shit whales. Shit whales. What shit whales do is they whale instantly everything and they're not good at the game. Remember that phrase. They're not good at the game. They balance around them. They design the game around them. Why is that? It's because there was a really skillful content in the game that was PvP arenas, GVG, guild versus guild, and hell mode content. Those were all contents that shit whales were shit at. Good whales were good at GVG, they were good at arena, and they were good at hell mode. Shit whales are bad at those. They're not good at the game itself, and they're not good at all the content that, like, I just named. So what happens is that Smilegate doesn't put energy into those shit whales bad content against, if that makes any sense. All the content that the shit whales are bad at, they're going to abandon them and slowly remove them, and they're going to design the game around stupid dog shit like a new tier where the weapon costs 50 million gold to get. The shit whales are going to instantly get that weapon no matter the price. In the future, they might say, we're gonna add level 12 gems for 50 million each. They're gonna buy it anyway. Like, they're dumb and they're rich. And they don't care about the money. They're just gonna buy it. And what this is gonna do is that it's gonna create a game where people are like 10k combat power, and me, with all the new gear slowly farmed, I calculated when I farm everything slowly and in a smart way, I'll be at around 6k range. Right now, there are people in Korea in the 8k range. Right now. Right now. This is 2000 combat power higher than me. So what's gonna happen is that the future content, this new raid coming up in Korea, is gonna have like a 7k combat power requirement on the Nightmare mode probably. And even someone that is maxed is going to be super behind because it's going to be really stupid whale territory of max. And the only people that are gonna be able to do the content are dumb whales. The good whales will be like the good players and the good whales will barely be able to do the content by being super insanely good so that they can do it below min requirement. The dumb whales are gonna be above requirement and they'll just one-shot the boss. Even though they're just gonna spam, like, they're gonna wipe 24/7, they're gonna spam it, and they're gonna eventually clear because their gear is gonna do a lot of the heavy lifting, right? The good whales and the good players are barely gonna be able to fucking do it because the good whales are not gonna max their weapon for 50 million, whatever that is. That is just too stupid. They're gonna maybe get a little bit of good gear. They've been saving up for a while now. They're gonna have a really good R grid because the cost for a decent R grid is not that much. They already have their gems. They already have like the high highs from before that they got them probably cheap too. Right now they're like 4 million each, the high highs. They probably got them at like 1 million something, maybe 2 million max. So that was a good investment. The good whales made a good investment when he maxed his gems before and he maxed his high highs before. The dumb whales bought them at like 5 million, 10 million probably, and the gems at, like on tier 4 start for like 50 million over that. Like that was just a dumb investment, but that's not the point. The point is the smart whale will barely be able to do new content because he'll barely have the combat power, maybe a little bit below. The good player is going to also be a little behind too. Most good players, what they do is like they bust pretty much because that's the only way to like make it really good in income, and they'll barely be able to do it. And the dumb whales are just gonna one shot the boss, just like every raid in tier 4. By the way, if you were in tier 4 release, the dumb whale one shot it, the smart whale and the good player barely cleared it, and the normal players just get fucked always. So that's just going to be all of tier 4 was like this, and Smilegate is showing a really bad design like vision where they're only focusing on the dumb whales, and this is killing the game because now there's no GVG since last year, and they just removed arena and hell mode. So even a new player that wanted to do hell mode for fun can't even do that. Now he has to whale like a retard to get to do the content that is supposed to be hell mode difficulty for fun, because the requirement just on the eye level is too high. If there was a low eye level requirement but high gear, it'd be whatever. But like you almost need to be max eye level to do TFM, and the new raids nightmare. And the new eye level for the transfer, the new gear transfer, we don't know what the eye level is going to be for the nightmare version of that. It's probably going to be close to 1800. Only the dumb whales right now are at 1800. The smart whales are not like, they're like plus 20 on the new gear because it's too expensive to go past that. It's just a scam on the new resources because there's no resources. They made resources bound to character, so the market is just gonna empty itself and it's gonna be too expensive after that. So that like the game is really heading in a really bad path unless they do something immediately. I don't think Smilegate can do something because they're like, their head is up their ass. They just want to make stupid short-term profit. But it's on AGS to not follow that path. AGS has the potential to do something here for us. So that's why I made this video. And thanks for watching, and catch you guys next time.